clash detection is probably a little bit of an outdated terminology, let's be honest. It's been around for decades. And an example I think was important to pull out was we recently, one of our newer projects, we've just started, we're in the ground now doing some piling and it's flying along. At very early stage, it was a project that had no BIM requirements or VDC requirements. There was no drive from a client side or from a architect side to get an end deliverable from us. So again, all of our projects now, we've just said, well, it doesn't really matter if you want it or not. We do it anyway because we want to do it for our own sake. Because we have recognized that by virtually resolving the building, well, it would be a smoother journey when we physically start building it. So one of the first steps we took, and we now take on all of our projects, is we run like a rough comb through the consultants' design models as soon as we are pretty much appointed, to work with the consultants to go and say, well, do the pieces of the puzzle actually fit together? Like, do your various different disciplines, from services to architecture to structure, do they fit? Or are they potential, coordination issues we can resolve at this stage before we get too far down the track with the, I guess, eventual 2D documentation that forms part of the, contracts, trades, etc. We use a platform called Revisto to do that. Revisto is really good to just super quick, effective way of identifying. On this specific project, I think it was about 8,000 plus issues, clashes identified. But by working with the consultancy team and working through and saying, actually, the team, if it doesn't fit, it doesn't fit. So let's just get the pieces fitting together to get ourselves and get our trades a fighting chance of getting your dream realized. And that's what it is. Because what will happen is, if we genuinely just start building it, we will either resolve it here together with you, or we will solve it out in the field. And the result may not be what you eventually had envisioned as an architect. So again, getting the different consultants to see that light has been extremely powerful. So we then eventually got down to probably a handful, about, I'd say 200, which still sounds like a big number, but that's a very manageable number. And now we're going in, now moving into our sort of BIM 360 environment. We're now running coordination sessions with the clients and with the consultants. And eventually now our trades have started coming on board, and they'll start taking ownership of these different disciplines and then working through any clashes we maybe not have been able to design out at this stage. We'll then take them over to the trades and we'll try and see if we can find a solution to it as part of the next step of the journey. So it's a really, really productive environment and great value add. Again, it gets to give us better buildings at the end of the day.